Alright, how's it going? We do have a severe thunderstorm warning here. Let's go ahead and switch to a better radar for that as well. Um, this this includes Beaufort, Charleston, and Colton counties in South Carolina. National Weather Service in Charleston, South Carolina, at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, April 21st, 2024. It's a severe thunderstorm warning for Beaufort, Charleston, and Colton counties. Severe thunderstorm is located near Ladies Island, moving east at 35 miles an hour. It's going to be for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with that severe thunderstorm warning. So what I'm going to do here is that, hold on. Turn over to the, excuse me, hold on, stream. Switch on over to the analyst radar over here. And this is the storm we're looking at. I'm not seeing any rotation with the storm at all. And that's very good. This is what we want to see. And actually, let me fix this for y'all, because that is not the way it's supposed to look like. It kind of sucks when I have to move it between monitors. There we go. Now it should be pretty much lined up. There we go. So like I said, this is the storm we're looking at right here. This is a storm that is causing prompted a severe thunderstorm warning for Beaufort, Colton, and Charleston counties. This does include Edisto Beach. I think that's how you pronounce that. Again, this is moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. So go ahead and put a storm track on it. If I can remember how to do that. That is a volumetric scan, which is perfect. I wanted to look at that anyways. There's not much left for the storm. That's not what I'm wanting to do. I'm trying to figure out how to use this app again. I don't think this one has storm tracks. WSV3 does, but I can't get that program to work on my computer right now because the settings aren't it. I had to fix that terribly. Okay, there we go. Again, this is the only severe thunderstorm warning we got right now. That is for in South Carolina. It does not include Charleston. It is in Charleston County, North Carolina. Not seeing much rotation, if any at all, with this storm. Yeah, this is the only area of concern, really. That's really over to the lakes, stuff like that, but that's really not associated with the storm much. Echo Tops, I want y'all to be smooth. And Enrod, I want you to be smoothed. Thank you. Velocity. Wait, can I? Oh, I can't smooth velocity. Correlation coefficient, I know I can smooth on out, which looks perfect smoothed. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this freaking radar program again. I haven't used it in a while. So it's moving east at 35 miles an hour. I am going to be watching this little appendage down here, as we could have some pop-up rotation with the storm. switch on back over the radar Omega here to our storm. And again, not seeing much concern for tornadic activity at this moment, but again, it's still a possibility. I don't know why that is on. It shouldn't be on. There we go. So that's what we got going on right now. It's the only severe thunderstorm warning that we got right now. It is just a regular severe thunderstorm warning. It is not a considerable or anything like that. This storm will be going off the coast here near Charleston, South Carolina here shortly. So we'll keep an eye on it. See if we got any more storms that may need attention. Nope. So that's the only storm right now that we got. We do got a storm down near Thomasville, Georgia, in southern Georgia. And there's another one a little northeast of Tifton, Georgia. Both not within severe limits, and there's some storms behind the one that's severe warned right now near Claxton and Baxley, Georgia. The Baxley storm looks like it could be severe warned momentarily if the National Weather Service decides to. But yeah, this is the only severe thunderstorm warning, only severe thunderstorm that the National Weather Service has issued for this time being. There is a mesoscale discussion for northern Florida that does include Jacksonville. Is for a possibility for a severe thunderstorm watch, and something at 20%. So watch potential is low with that. So I'm gonna get back to looking at our storm here, and again, the only area of concern is right here, and again, not much with it. Not gate to gate, but again, there's a little bit of spin there, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. There is a little bit of lift with the storm as well. Again, where we got, and it's a little lower, but we got the area of possible rotation with it. Looking at the volumetric scan, it's not directly up. I'm going to go ahead and make a new scene here so I can show you guys the volumetric of this thunderstorm. So again, got a little bit of lift here, but again, it's more slanted. It's not, we don't have that turning with height really. Again, there's a little bit here, but that's not that's not much shear. We ain't got much directional shear, so we'll see what happens with it as it gets closer to the coastline. But again, this is nothing too concerning for tornadic activity at this time. And whoops, did not mean to make another box. And again, that rotation is really dying out. I believe it was just a little bit of spin as it was over the lakes. We do got a report here. Thunderstorm gust, 58 miles an hour. It's in Beaufort County, South Carolina. Marine Corps Air Station is what gave us that report. And again, hail size has dropped tremendously. It is below an inch. According to this little green triangle that we have here. There we go. That's not what we want to see. So the storm looks like it's being outflow dominant. I think the storm is starting to collapse on itself. We'll check the volumetric scan to double check on that. And yeah, this storm is definitely collapsing on itself. It's very well coming outflow dominant. And I believe the possibility for a tornado with it is highly unlikely. We'll keep an eye on it. And again, it's not looking good for tornadic development. That's a good thing. That's what we want to see. Again, here's these other storms I was talking about with you guys. That's behind this severe thunderstorm warning storm down in Georgia still. Special marine warning. It's in coastal waters of Edisto Beach and to Savannah, Georgia. Water spouts and wind gusts of 35 knots or greater. So they are seeing the potential for a possibility with that rotation in there, as well as I do quote that water spouts may be possible with this thunderstorm. And I don't disagree with that at all. Again, it's really dying out, that air rotation we did have for this storm. I believe the severe thunderstorm warning will be allowed to expire, and the storm will go off the East Coast here very shortly. Pretty quiet out tonight. This evening. Instabilities will be mostly focused down in Florida, northern Florida. Again, same by 2 p.m. We'll have some strong, maybe severe thunderstorms midway through that region. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the Radar Omega. I'll show you guys the weather models I'm looking at. So this is the weather model system with the HRRR. Current, again, pretty spot on with that storm here. These storms aren't really popped off just quite yet, but by 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, these storms will really get fired up and go on through to 4 p.m. And by 5, they will be getting off the coastal areas and then going on their merry way. So again, most of the instability is going to be focused down in northern Florida. Again, these are the thunderstorms that are prompting that marginal risk of severe weather. If it was me drawing it out, I would draw it out more like this right here for the marginal risk. If I'm honest with y'all. But again, the instability is going to be more focused down here in Florida. As we see values maybe up to 14, maybe 2,000 joules per kilogram of instability. Again, the directional shear is what we're missing for the tornado threat. Like I said, this tornado threat is going to be relatively low if there is any. So let's go ahead and look at let's go look at the wind shear. Again, only up to 20 knots. Again, that directional wind shear is what we're really missing out for the day for tornadic development. But we are definitely got the temperatures in northern Florida up to maybe in the lower 80s and 60s, most up to the coast of Georgia and South Carolina. Dew points are up there for some thunderstorm development and maybe some severe thunderstorms. There is enough updraft that it could again, there's a little bit of updraft that can pop off with the storms. And again, it's prompting the severe weather development that could be developed. We're going to look at these storms over here near Thomasville, Georgia. And again, these are just getting developed. They haven't moved into more primed environment. I'd say around here will be prime time for those thunderstorms to really get developed. And we got these thunderstorms here that are very disorganized and do not prompt any severe threat. And again, we got that one severe thunderstorm warning near Ediso Beach, near Seabrook Island. And I believe that severe thunderstorm warning is going to be allowed to expire here very shortly. Let's go ahead and move back over to analyst over here. Again, that storm is really just falling apart as the conditions are not favorable for thunderstorms to really be strong to severe. So the severe thunderstorm warning will be allowed to expire. Once it expires, we'll go ahead and get off live here. We'll go back live if another warning is issued. So yeah, that's the concerns that we got right now. Is I believe the storm is really just fizzling out and dying. Yeah, that storm is just really dying out. So I believe there it goes. The severe thunderstorm warning that was for Charleston County, South Carolina, has been allowed to, for Beaufort and Charleston County and South Carolina, has been allowed to expire, as that severe thunderstorm has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses a threat to life or property. It is also going off the coast as well. That special marine warning is still in effect right now. That's that blue polygon on your screen. It's going to be going after the coastal waters and possibly having a threat for some water spouts. And again, the storm is really just fizzling out, collapsing on itself. So that storm really ain't prompting a immediate threat for a severe thunderstorm warning. So let's go ahead and look at the full data of that storm. And again, you can just see the trend of that storm that's falling apart, really. So let's go back a couple frames here. This is right here where we got a little bit of rotation with this thunderstorm, as shown by the INROD right here. Just a little bit, not too much. Nothing to be concerned about. And then we just sit here and watch that storm just die and fizzle out. So I believe the storm won't be too much of a threat, maybe to the marine life out there. Might get a little bit of water, a little extra water, some fresh water with them. And yeah, the storm's going to be fizzling out. So we'll go ahead and hop off the live here. If there's another warning would be issued, we'll go back on live. And actually, I'll give it a minute here. I'll go to 1:55 Central Standard Time. Right now it's 1:50. Just to make sure no surprise warnings pop up. And again, these storms down here in the south are just now popping off, getting developed. A little bit of straight line wind threat could be popping here. So I scratched that. We'll go ahead and stay here, stay on live. Because I believe momentarily this thunderstorm in Quitman County, my bad, Brooks County, Georgia, might be getting severe warning here shortly by the National Weather Service. So we'll see if they issue that warning. Again, this thunderstorm is just now getting developed. We'll see what happens. We'll stay on live just for a little bit longer. Super glue. Alrighty. So, yeah, we'll just wait and see if it gets severe warning. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Again, a little bit of a little bit of straight line winds could be with the thunderstorm too. We'll stay here, wait. There's a storm here near Adele as well. So we'll see what happens with these thunderstorms, see if they get severe warning or not within the next few minutes. If not, we'll hop off the live. And then I'll go do my own thing. And then if there's a warning issued, I'll hop on. But as of right now, we ain't going nowhere as these storms look like possible within borderline severe criteria. So we'll stay here for a little bit longer and see what we get. Shit. I'll go ahead and move to a different radar while y'all watch this. That. Again, the storm is just getting its stuff together. Radar's measuring about 40 miles an hour, so a special weather statement may be issued before that severe thunderstorm warning. As it's, again, borderline severe criteria. We'll see what happens with it. Measuring about 40 mile an hour wind gusts up front. Ain't picking up much hail with this thunderstorm, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So. Pretty boring right now. We still got a special marine warning for coastal waters of South Carolina down to Savannah, Georgia. Again, that's this area right here. Not much of concern as it's going out to the coast with that. We'll keep our focus on these inland storms. Ain't really worried about them fishies right now. So if you're in Barney or Morven in southern Georgia, you may have a strong storm making its way to you. Maybe with some gusty winds, heavy rain, and maybe pea-sized hail. So That's something to look out for. Right now, we ain't got nothing going on. Not even a special weather statement with that storm either. So we'll see what the National Weather Service will do. I have beliefs that the storm may be getting severe warned here shortly. There ain't really much going on right now. Humbug. Humbug. I wish my turtle back here would shut up. So watching the storm here. Again, a little bit of straight line winds with this thunderstorm with a darker shaded green here. It's showing better on the radar Omega. So let's go ahead and switch on over to that real quick. Again, this is the area of the straight line winds. That could be, and the further south you go, the more stronger they are. The gust front within that thunderstorm. We'll see what they do with this thunderstorm here. We've been live for 28 minutes and 9 seconds. We did coverage on that severe thunderstorm warning that was in South Carolina. Now that storm has moved off into the coast and weakened below severe limits. That severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire by the National Weather Service in Charleston. Okay, we'll see what happens with this thunderstorm here. Again, it's not looking impressive. But it does have that look to it. I could be getting a severe thunderstorm warning here shortly by the National Weather Service. Keep looking back and forth at data here. I ain't seeing much words on it. And sorry, my dog's going crazy in the background. Let's go look at the 0.5 here. There we go. That's the tilt that we need. Why not play with it a little bit? So we got a special marine warning. That's the only thing we got right now. So, yep. I think we'll go ahead and end the live here. If a warning is issued, we'll go ahead and go back on live. Again, there's not much potential Not much concerns right now. Storms are still pretty quiet for the time being. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. If there's a warning issue, hold on. That storm's looking a little special up here. Is there a better radar for that storm? There's not. Hold on, we're going to shift our focus a little bit more northeast real quick. To this little guy up here. We got a little bean up here. We got a little bean. Yeah, we got a little bean. Ain't much of nothing, but we got a little bean. Thought that was cool to show real quick. Got a little bean up here. A little bean, that's all it is. We'll see if this storm isolates and become a supercell. I'll keep an eye on that. This may be a supercell potential thunderstorm right here. That special marine warning is still in effect up here.